Hello dear traders, you are on InstaForex TV channel and I'm Karen Stichina. Traders on Wall Street are selling off the US dollar. Investors are keeping the pessimistic sentiment amid growing likelihood of their rate cut by the Federal Reserve at the nearest policy meeting. Tomorrow the Fed's chairman is due to speak on aspects of monetary policy in the post-crisis era in Paris. This event discourages dollar bulls to enter back to the market. The US dollar index opened this trading week, consolidating at near the support level of 96.80. If this level is broken, the chart will resume the downward move. The question is open whether dollar sellers are strong enough to push the index below that level. The main reason behind sell-offs of the greenback is the positive macroeconomic data from China, because its GDP and industrial production rose better than expected. On the flip side, China's economy expanded at the slowest pace in 27 years in the second quarter. Nevertheless, higher than expected readings, which confounded skeptical forecasts, revived risk appetite. As a result, the US dollar and other safe haven currencies lost ground. Meanwhile, dynamics of US stock indexes showcase investors' confidence. In particular, the Dow Jones is extending a rally, hitting new historical highs. Today, its charter jumped over the level of 27,300. Optimism among investors is growing ahead of reports on quarterly corporate earnings. The US released upbeat macroeconomic data. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York said that its general business conditions index climbed to 4.3 in July from a minus 8.6 in June, which had been the worst reading in the history of surveys. Nevertheless, data on retail sales, which is due tomorrow, could spring an unpleasant surprise. Expectations of weak retail sales are putting pressure on the USD CAD pair, which settled lower at near 1.3020. Subdued growth of retail sales in the United States will confirm that the time is ripe for cutting interest rates by the Federal Reserve. Thus, traders will find an excuse to sell the US dollar against its rival currencies. That's all for today. Follow developments in financial markets on InstaForex TV channel. See you tomorrow.